The goal is always quality regardless of your budget, and I am back at Somerset Mall, y'all, especially because I don't know about you, but I have been getting so many crazy emails about return fees, return policies, online purchases, even for in-store purchases. Like, now more than ever, a good mall day is going to be on the itinerary because I need to see how these pieces look and feel in person and make sure that they are really giving what they need to give before we are spending our coins. And of course, we have the Zara sale going on, which is where the jeans I'm wearing today are from. In fact, let's quickly get into the look before we head inside. I'm wearing this amazingly cozy jacket from Anthropology. That's right, they are coming with it, and it just restocked too, y'all. It is so good. I actually sized up for a fun oversized fit paired with the Zara jeans I got for literally $28. That's right, 100% cotton. This gorgeous tan color, just so fun and unexpected for the season, especially paired with my Fashion Nova faux Ugg boots. Just something fun and adding that texture back in. And layered underneath is this super cozy sweater from Quinn's. Guys, the quality, the comfort, like I am cozy warm, and it is literally giving 10 degrees outside today. Then for the accessories, I have my go-to sunglasses. These are from Amazon, and the rings are all going to be linked down below like everything you are seeing in the video. So let's go inside and try some things on. My hands are freezing, y'all. I feel like I definitely need to find a good pair of gloves today. I'm also looking for a couple of like basic tank tops, but also again just kind of trying and seeing what we see. But like my hands are so cold right now. Oh my god. Stopping in Nordstrom first because I know they're gonna have gloves. There's also a pair of shoes that I want to look at because I am in desperate need of new sandal heels, y'all. It is a major gap in my wardrobe that I think I'm ready to finally start looking for a couple of pairs. Plus, I'm also looking for some ankle boots in white as well, because my other ones that I've had forever from like Forever 21 they're gone, they're done. Like, they need to be replaced. So also looking for that really quickly. And of course, we might go look at the clothes too, just to see what we see. Whenever I'm shopping, I'm really not in a rush. I'm not looking for trends. I'm not even always looking for new things to add to my wardrobe today. I'm really more observing because the way I shop now in my 30s is so different from how I did in my 20s. I really want well-made pieces and fabrics that I love the feel of. And when I think about what quality means to me, it's really where design plus materials plus labor intersect. I'm seeing so many conversations around polyester, which I'm going to dive into later in this video, but reducing the price of something down to what it's made from completely erases the fact that a piece needs to be designed well, a piece needs to be put together well, and a lot of our pieces, regardless of where you shop, are still made by hand. So when I'm saying something is worth it, I'm taking all those things into consideration, how that piece looks, how it feels, and really where I see it in my wardrobe, not just today, but in a couple of years from now. Taking a moment to curse my grandmother. I mean, I love her, but I have really wide feet thanks to her. Like, she has size 11, 12 feet, right? So I'm a size 10 and I'm on the wider side. And those heels were so cute from Jeffrey Campbell, but my feet were too wide, y'all. Like, well, it's not even worth the pain I was about to be in, but they were so cute. Like, if you've got thinner feet, like if you don't have wide feet, please, for me, so I can live vicariously through you, because, oh. And you should see their boots too. The Jeffrey Campbell boots are super cute. And they didn't have any white boots, so going to check out the clothes now. I am today years old finding out that Nordstrom does a half yearly sale with like 50 to 60% off, and I feel like this is such a great time to look at some of the items that you might have been wanting for the holidays, as well as some jackets, because I actually scored this Carhartt work in progress barn jacket that was originally 300 doll hairs for 125 doll hairs. Okay, so like that's another reason I love to come into the stores, because baby, sometimes you can see when there are good sales, and then you know when to go online and triple check to see if what you're wanting is now currently on sale, because that's my favorite way to shop. Look at that lining, y'all. Oh my god, and there's like a little inner pocket. Quality, baby. Okay, damn, some matter. Y'all know I love Topshop as much as the next girl, but this is something you could thrift, y'all. Like, please. I know this is nothing but like polyurethane, and I do like that it is relatively decently lined, but honestly, I feel like you could find a real leather jacket like this at the thrift store instead of paying $140 for this PVC plastic. This does not pass the blind touch test. I do not like the way this feels at all, y'all. Like, absolutely not. Leave it on the rack. Zara's men's section stay undefeated because tell me why this is a fleece lined jacket. Like, there's fleece lining this. Why do women not get these things but men do? Every time I see gloves like this, y'all, I think of the holiday when she was sitting cozied up in the little cottage with her little fingerless gloves. I don't think these are worth $20, but I do like the concept, right? These are all finally on sale, which is also why I was like, honestly, you could either wait or get it on Amazon because it was not worth what they were charging. But on sale, love this, but don't think that you need to buy something brand new. Think you could just like do a DIY of something like this at home. But I like the idea. The downside about trying to shop the Zara sale in person is just like trying to find your size, y'all, because those olive heels, so cute with that gold detail, just not in my size. Then of course, like the actual clothing items I wanted in my size were not there either. But that's the other reason I like to keep things on a running wish list and wait till they go on sale. So I have a bunch of stuff that I was eyeing up for the Zara sale that I do have linked down below for you, because there were some really good deals this time around, especially with their pricing being crazy, y'all. Like, the quality not quite giving the way it used to. So more and more and more, I feel like Zara is going to become that place that I go only when there's a sale, which I hate to say, but just because the quality and the price point, y'all know it needs to match. Y'all know it needs to match. Hold on a second. Y'all, hold on a second. Oh my God, it's a dog. It's so cute. Y'all, and my ASOS stuff just got delivered. I'm so excited too, because I placed my first order with Net-a-Porter because they had a crazy sale on this Jean Paul Gaultier piece I've been eyeing up forever. So this month's new in video is going to be so good. So if you haven't subscribed already, make sure that you subscribe now so you do not miss that video. But I'm headed to Anthropology because I have a little gift card for a collaboration that I'm doing with them, and they want us to shop the bags. So I wanted to see them in person, eye them up, and plus Anthropology has some good finds. Like Simon Miller is in there. Farm Rio, they have this Farm Rio set that I'm hoping to at least snag the top, if not like the top and the bottom. So let's go see. For those of y'all who are not new to it but true to it, you also know that I love pieces that make me feel something, okay? Like, I'm not just settling for what's fine or what does the job or is okay, and I'm leaning into that now more than ever, especially as some of the faster fashion pieces I have had for like the last 5 or 10 years are coming to a point where they need to be replaced in the next few years because I have worn them down. So my standards are much higher now. I want pieces that almost make it hard for me to choose what to wear because they're all so good. So that's the joy of being experimental with your style, and that's what I loved when I was younger, was really trying out everything, because now my vision for my style is so much clearer. I'll still love going to stores like this though, because even when I'm not shopping, I love to go and get inspiration, seeing how the trends are being interpreted, looking at color combinations, or just styling and getting a sense of what I might reimagine for my own pieces. Because it's not that we always need new clothes, sometimes it's just that we need new ideas. And to me, that's really a sign of growth. It is nowhere near summer, but I'm pretty sure I just found one of my favorite summer layering scents. It is Boy Smells, which you guys know I love and stand by, because usually they have like unisex smells, but this lychee, it smells delicious, y'all. Like, and it would be so unexpected layered with like some coconut or with some vanilla. Oh my God, I am dying. This smells like so good, not overly sweet, just like straight fruit deliciousness. Okay, it is time for the 411, kind of how we were feeling about the pieces that we saw today. The Jeffrey Campbells, y'all, wanted to love them. Like, the style, Jeffrey Campbell's is killing it, but for the wide feet girlies, I had to pass. Like, I could tell that was gonna be too much on my toes. My foot was kind of sliding around. They don't really do half sizes over, like, I think a size 9, so it's a no for me, dog. Like, 50-50, the quality is there, and again, the craftsmanship, so I'm never opposed to paying a little bit more for those things. Just, it wasn't gonna work, and you know I'm not spending money just because things are cute. They need to be functional, and I want them to actually last, right? Then I did try on that Veronica beard jacket. So cute, so amazing. And Damson Matter also had that really, really cute jacket that was so fun. Y'all know I love leopard print. I feel like it's such a fun year-round neutral. I did actually pick up something on sale. I mentioned it earlier in the video from Cohort. So I cannot wait to show you, because again, like, all the things that actually made the cut, that is in a whole separate video that I share at the end of every single month. Moving into Zara. Zara, come to the front, poo. The sale in store just was not giving what it was giving online. You guys know that I did end up getting these jeans in my usual size, a size 6. Again, so good, under $30. Under $30. Then I will say that asymmetric lace dress that everybody was loving earlier in the summer was on sale. So if that's something that you were on the fence about or just wasn't sure was worth the money, I do feel like on sale, especially when you see that it's also on Amazon, you can go ahead and give yourself that permission now, y'all, because I know that can be so hard. You see a piece, you know that you want it to style right now, but then you also understand that the price point, it's not making no sense. And Zara has not been making sense, you guys. So that is one of the other reasons I feel like the mall days are becoming so important. I also did see those pleat front pants. You guys know I do already have those in the brown in my usual size, a size medium. They're so good. They're so easy. They're so crisp. So to see them in the brown stripes, they also had black and then a black pinstripe as well. I personally do love those. I do feel like they are super comfortable. I understand the questioning around the pricing, and I understand being made of polyester, but one thing I want to urge y'all from your friendly sustainable materials engineer, that's right. I don't know why I keep taking my glasses off, y'all, but I know a lot of you guys forget that I worked as a sustainable materials engineer for years. So when I say things are worth the money, I'm not reducing it down just by the materials, because that's reductive. We cannot say something is poor quality just because of what it's made from. That also does not account for how it was constructed, and again, just the type of construction, right? So a regular pair of pants, of course, that should not cost as much, but something with this pleat front detail, that does take a little bit more work and final stitching, and that is still done by hand in a lot of cases, y'all. Granted, not always ethically done. That's a separate conversation, right? However, if we are talking about manpower and hours to, again, do that extra work, that pleating, that detail, these pants do make more sense to be priced a little bit higher considering the construction as well. So again, just keep that in mind, because I've gotten a couple of comments of people talking about like, it's polyester or it's acrylic, and I'm like, I hear you. That's not the only thing we can judge off of. There is still the raw material itself. There is the manufacturing process, and there is the assembly process. Plus, we also have to consider these items are getting shipped across oceans and things on planes and trains and automobiles, right? Those things do matter when we are looking also at the price point of pieces. So I feel like we kind of keep skipping the plot, reducing it down to the materials. Other than that though, like I said, I compiled a whole list of items that I felt were worth it, in my opinion, to be on sale from the sale, because you know, your girl's a small large. We've talked about this. I am a small, medium, and a large, depending on the brand, depending on like the item. So again, trying on in store for me is so crucial. They just did not have things that I wanted in my size to try on in the store, but they definitely were some pieces that caught my eye online during the sale, right? Hence the jeans. Moving into Anthropologie, I feel like I was really disappointed, at least in our store options, because again, they have this Simon Miller top, so deliciously good. They also have a couple of other Simon Miller pieces on their site, and I really would love for Anthropologie to consider bringing these into store locations so that we can have that touch point, because no other store in the Metro Detroit area that I know of, and please correct me if you know, girl, put me on, sells Simon Miller. So it's so hard to actually try out his pieces in person to really understand the sizing risk-free, right? Especially again, talking about all those return policies. These companies are starting not to play. Like, they are mad just because a girl is trying to find the right size. And some companies are like penalizing you because they don't have the size that works for you. It's crazy, craziness to me. So I was really hoping a couple of his pieces were there. They also didn't have the Farm Rio set I was looking for, so that I will snag online, but the bags were super cute. I know we are going back and forth about what kind of bags we are looking at and the quality of the bags. I am definitely starting to invest more in leather quality bags. However, the color of a couple of those bags caught my eye, so I'm so excited, because again, like I said, they gave me a gift card, so I'm picking out one to do a little campaign with, and I did fish my wish. You guys are gonna have to stay tuned to the gram and to TikTok to see what that ended up being. But overall, I would say a great successful mall day. Again, there were so many things I was able to finally touch and go, no baby, like off of the blind test alone, I don't even want that touching my body. And then once you get to again try it on and see it on, you really can understand if it's working for or against you, then digging into the price point. So I hope you had fun during today's mall run. In fact, I'm curious, what have been your recent finds that you have been loving and swearing by? Please put me on. If there is a store you want to see me shop in, right? I know we've had some requests for Madewell. That is getting added to the list. And I also am starting to set a little bit more into Macy's. I know a couple of you have said the finds in there are really good as well. So I want to make sure that, of course, not only I'm shopping at the places I like to shop, but also expanding, because that helps us to shop better, understand how to better identify that quality, and make sure we are getting the most bang for our buck. And if you made it to this point, you might as well hit the subscribe button, because you're very much picking up what I'm putting down. And we are going to share very soon all the new purchases that I got from, it's been a while, y'all, from Christmas into this year as well. So I'm so excited, because it's not just fashion. There is beauty, there is home, as well as the accessories. And I just got my dream bag shipped in the mail. So I'm very excited, y'all. It's gonna be a time. So thank you so much for watching this video. And if you want to get more understanding of sizing and quality and how to just shop better to really build a wardrobe you love, I have this entire playlist full of mall days, so you can learn even more tips and tricks on how to really shop like a pro. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in a couple of days.